Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Glad you're here. Today I want to talk to you about a little bit of what I eat in preparation for summer. So summer's coming up and everyone's worried about, their summer body, what they're gonna look like. I'm here to tell you that I know everyone tells you that everybody is a summer body and everybody is a bikini body. And you know what? That's awesome. It's true. If you feel comfortable in your body, yeah, go throw on a swimsuit. Who the hell cares? But I know there are some of us that do want to shape up for the summer, regardless of what we look like now. We just want to lose like that maybe extra 5 or 10 pounds and just feel a little bit more confident with ourselves. And that's totally fine. Whatever your mindset is, it's totally fine. It's your mind, it's no one else's. We're not here to judge. This is a good place. But what I'm doing for summer is not a lot different. Basically, I'm just eating how I like to eat, making sure I have a balanced diet of protein, carbs, fats, and things that make me feel good, most importantly. I have a problem where I now need cranberries in my salad. They just make everything better with that little bit of sweetness. Okay, I'm fully aware that I have the same salad all the time, but this is a new rice. I stand by when I say this is the best salad ever. A little bit of rice, tofu, lemon, and soy sauce, fried white beans, salad with cranberries, pistachios, hemp seeds, and all the works. And then my tahini dressing. It's just unbeatable, you guys, I swear. You know all those people that make the disclaimer that oh, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a personal trainer, blah, 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 blah. Well, I actually am all of those things. So I feel like you can take some advice or some nutrition guidance from these videos. So feel free to do that. I feel like my diet is pretty in check, but you'll see that I do have treats here and there, and that's how we stay sane, basically. Unless you are in a competition prep like I was, then your diet doesn't need to be as rigid and strict as you think it does, even if you are trying to lose a couple pounds to get ready for summer. For dinner, I'm boiling some potatoes, going to have some green beans, and then have some leftovers over here. So this is a mushroom cream sauce I made originally for pasta, and then some seitan veggie nuggets. The recipe for this is from one of my very first cringy what I eat in a day vegan videos. I'll just post the recipe right here so that you can take a screenshot and you don't need to go back and watch that video. But they're super good. I love these. Just make sure you're not eating shit, basically. Eat whole foods that fill you up so that you're not so snacky, and just genuinely eat things that you like, and then you're not going to have those crazy cravings. My dudes, just like the red pepper sauce, that one got so much better overnight. Actually, I made it 2 days ago. I wish I had a real recipe for it, but I just kind of wung it. I'll maybe post kind of what it is down below. This meal, so good. Holy. I do need a little bit more of the love of my life on here though. Pepper, duh. Ooh, the other love of my life is on his way here though. Should be here in an hour. We're allowed to quarantine together, so we're very, very happy. So the things that I'm focusing on every day is, first of all, getting my water in, staying hydrated, getting some form of exercise that makes me sweat in my day. So not just a little walk, but also maybe I do some cardio, maybe I do a little at-home workout, maybe I go to the gym. There's so many options. I eat a protein-rich diet with also a lot of greens and complex carbs that keep me full. And I focus on my sleep. Sleep is so overlooked, and it's so important for our recovery and how we feel the next day. And if you're worried about, what you're eating, sleep is a good way to not be eating, right? Obviously we can't eat when we're sleeping. And not that I'm saying you should be napping all day and stuff, but sleep is very, very crucial. Anyway, check out how beautiful this acai bowl is that I'm having. Let me walk you through the rest of my food. Better get some last videos of you with your core. Okay.
I should shave.
That's all I want.
I need to shave.
For dinner this night, I'm having a big, beautiful salad, and I made this citrusy vinaigrette, which was absolutely delicious. Fried tofu and some basmati rice, and then I had a quick little rice cake with peanut butter and honey for my bedtime snack. I switched it up and made pancakes the next day with this mix that I've had for so long and decided to use up, and just added in a couple things like chia seed, flaxseed, milk, protein powder, so they are very hearty and super good. Topped it with some PB2 and water, and then some fresh berries. Drizzled the PB2 on there very aesthetically, I do may add. Topped it with the berries and some flaked almonds, and then enjoyed that on my patio with some sugar-free syrup. For lunch, I decided to make a soup, and again, kind of like everything but the kitchen sink soup. I was just wanting to get rid of some of the vegetables and things that I had in my fridge and freezer, but I added in some carrots, some turnip, broth, tomato paste, frozen veggie hot dogs. You're just hoping for some food all around you, hey? That I had. Potatoes, you name it, it all went in there. It was very good. The star of the show was definitely the garlic bread though. I used some of my homemade bread I had left over, literally just melted a little bit of vegan butter, green onion, and minced garlic, and it's the easiest thing in the world. You just broil it until it looks done. I saw Nikki Vegan make this kind of like tropical yogurt bowl on her channel, and so I kind of imitated it with some pineapple, apricot, jam, kiwi, and just kind of like melted that on the stove. Topped it with some flaked coconut and pecans, and put it on a protein yogurt bowl. I loved the combination of like the warm and cold, and it was like the perfect sweetness. Both of us just went through hell to try and open this thing up. Boy. For dinner this night, I made another salad with some roasted chickpeas and pistachios, balsamic dressing, and my Baba's homemade pickled beets, which were just like the cherry on top, with some fried tofu, and enjoyed that on my deck. It was so good.
And then the long match.
Waiting so nice. Carter, I dare you to start chewing it with him.
No thanks. Not quite my style.
No personal space in this house. For a little dessert that night, I had this ice cream with my last black bean brownie, which was on a video a long time ago. And me and Keats went for a walk the next morning. It was so rainy that I had to give him a bath, which is really not his favorite, but he's gotten so much better at it, and he just kind of tolerates it, and he knows he gets a lot of peanut butter either during it or after. I usually, if anyone else has a dog, I'll put peanut butter around the edge of the bathtub and it distracts him and he'll lick it the whole time. After that, I obviously had to have some avocado toast. Got one of my many online packages when being in quarantine. Amazon did so good with this. Very happy. For lunch, I just had some leftover soup from the day before. It also made another serving that I put to freeze. And then for post-workout, I made some oatmeal, and it was so yummy. Topped it with some berries, banana, pumpkin seeds, Flavor God's gingerbread cookie seasoning, and I used Ghost's vegan pancake protein. And I got some cardio in as well because it was a dreary day and I wasn't getting my steps in outside. For dinner, I made a stir fry with this crispy chicken mandarin orange. It was so good with lots of chickpeas, vegetables. I also added some of my own sauces in there, but this was one of my favorite meals of the week, and I hate that I can't take credit for the sauce, but it was so good. Had some kimchi on the side there as well, which gave it a nice little spice. If I don't record myself eating, people might say I'm a fake eater.
How long do the hell would say that?
Peanut butter burgers.
Don't knock till you try it.
They heard it here first, Keats. Peanut butter burgers. Frying up my veggies here so it's a little loud. So we have some red onion, yellow bell pepper, and mushroom going in there. And then my quinoa, tri-colored organic over there. And just about to toss in my tomato and garlic. Fun fact I learned recently is that you should actually add your garlic kind of close to the end so it maintains its flavor. All right, and then obviously not all of this is for today because that's a big ass pan. I'm gonna take half it out and then scramble in some tofu. All right, so turmeric, black pepper, salt, nutritional yeast, and now just a little splash of that. Mix it all up. helper editing here. Are you gonna edit? Hello.
If I gave you a week, would you keep eating on bottle, lie in bed and pour a drink of me, and let your friends think you...
What do you think?
Delicious.
Actually? Carter doesn't like anything, so that means they must be good. I do just want to say, I hope you feel beautiful this summer. I hope you have a body that you feel confident in and that you want to go to the beach with your friends in, that you want to eat in, right? I hope truly that you feel comfortable with who you are and where you're at currently with your life. And know that if you're not, that there's so much time to improve and to not stress about it, because why stress about the things that we cannot, in this very moment, change directly? We have all of our lives to work on changing, work on becoming who we want to. So enjoy this summer, however you damn well please.